Hey everyone. I have another poem for you today. It is called Just Do It. And um, it's about exactly that. Just doing it and how I can't seem to just do it. I think it's one that a lot of people will be able to relate to. Also, if you stick around, at the end of this video, I have another reading that I am going to share. That is kind of me experimenting a bit with storytelling regarding a little bit of writing I did while world building. So I hope you enjoy. Just do it. That's what they say. Just focus. Just be positive. Just do the thing. That's what they say. As if it's that easy. As if I can just do X. X being any task mind says no to. X being any task I can't process in the work orders that fill my mind. X being any seemingly meaningless task with unlimited power of change. My mind is strung with wires and silicone, fuse boxes and breaker switches, fundamentally incompatible and irreversibly damaged. And so I sit there and stare at the mountains that were once molehills. They grow ever larger, ever grander, slowly but surely drinking in the insanity of inaction, the dysfunction of the communication between mind and body, between heart and soul. And that moment, panic overcomes me. As emergency lights blare and sirens roar, I am paralyzed, unable to. Hey everyone, that was Just Do It, written by myself. So, as I said earlier, that poem is just basically going, actually, it's really inspired by that lack of focus and motivation that I seem to be having issues with, and I know others I know also struggle with that same thing. So, I hope you guys enjoyed that. On another note, don't forget to like and comment if you enjoyed it. Share it with any friends you think might be interested. And without further ado, as promised, I present an excerpt from the Grand Magnotum. First, there was dread. Dread of the firstborn and their rule. Humanity harnessed this dread, and it kept them safe. It shielded them with magical boards. It cloaked them in invisible shadows. This shadowy dread manifested itself into weapons and shields. This allowed the first stages of the rebellion to begin, but, unfortunately, it was not enough. That is when despair overtook humanity. Despair was a different feeling, a feeling of defeat, of weakness, of nothingness. They harnessed this, and it gave them crippling curses, devouring sicknesses, and rotting necromancy. It allowed them to weaken their foes, to kill them subtly and slowly, and then raise them in the end as their allies. But it was still not enough. This is when wrath overtook humanity, rage against their torment, against their slavery. This gave them fiery strength, it gave them destructive force, it gave them power. This wrath allowed them to burn their foes to embers, lighting themselves and their enemies aflame. This flame strengthened them, this flame gave them the ability to expel inhuman force from their hands, but, alas, it was still not enough. However, hope had planted its seed now, and hope emboldened them to push forward. It healed them, it blinded them, it burned those impure of heart. It gave them courage, unyielding. They used this to give their soldiers unstoppable courage. They used it to smite those who tormented them with holy fury. They used it to heal their wounded, so that they may rise again, ready to fight another day. This was enough. Together it was enough. And so humanity rose again and conquered its slavers. Excerpt from the Grand Magnificent.